Oh, is the stream frozen? Oh, I'm offline. Bloody. Oh. I don't know if you guys can still hear me on Twitter and Instagram. YouTube keeps kicking me off for some reason. It's really weird. So I have to create a new stream. How am I going to do this? Interesting. How am I going to do this? Hello, can you hear me okay? Can you see me okay? Let's have a look here. Oh, I'm back. Can you guys hear? Okay, cool. You can hear and see me. We're back on the same stream. Okay, cool. Yeah, I went on to. I don't know why that happens. Interesting. That happened last time. Around sort of 50 minutes into the stream, it it stopped working. That's really strange, and it did it again. Really odd. I don't know why that happened, but anyway, I don't know what you guys missed or heard. But yeah. Anyway, we're back. That was weird. That's twice now it's done that. I'll have to debug that then. That's really weird. Strange. Okay, anyway, the question was, is it worth going to Amex Platinum? I think it is if you're going to utilize the points for flights. I don't think, by the way, you should use Amex unless you're going to spend the money on flights. I think you're better off using Capital on Tap. Link for that, by the way, is there. Only for limited companies, though. Yeah, I think personally use Amex if you want to use the points for flights. If you really want to maximize your points and you're spending a minimum of £10,000 a month on stock every month, then Platinum probably is worth it for the extra. I think 40,000 extra points you get. But yeah, that's pretty much what I'd say on that one. But and yeah, remember guys, if anyone wants to sell me your Amex points, let me know. I'll buy them off you. I'll give you more than Amex offer if you want to sell them for cold hard cash. Empire, I'm already putting more than 10k per month on my goal, but only got a few days ago. Do you think they'll let me upgrade this early? I would probably just wait. I think gold probably is the best bang for your buck. It depends how eager you are to build up those Amex points and realize I need to sit back. How keen you are to build up those Amex points for flights. So that's what it comes down to, really. If you really want to maximize the points, then sure, go for platinum. But it is way more expensive. That's $650 a year, I believe, versus gold's $250, I believe. So yeah. So YouTube saying here, creators adopting the live automated mid-roll saw an average of 20% uplift in stream ad. So maybe I should put the adverts on. No, I won't put the adverts on for you guys. But yeah, I don't know why that stream does that. Anyway, we're back anyway. So I'm just on YouTube now, by the way. So, but yeah. So what benefits is Capital on Tap with? It gives you a 1% flat cashback. So you can get that on. You can use it to pay off your balance. I think you can even bank transfer it out, or you can spend it on gift cards like Airbnb and Amazon stuff. So you just get 1% flat, and it's just a credit card, just like Amex. You don't get quite as long to pay it off as Amex, I don't believe, but yeah, you just get the 1% flat. With Amex, if you want to convert your points to cash, you can only get 0.06%, so less than 1%. of your money, basically, if your points to cash. If that makes sense. So I will pay you more if you want to sell me your points. No problem. But yeah, I think personally, but I'd say just keep them for your flights if you want. But if you want the cash, that's cool. So that's why I like Capital on Tap. If you just want to basically get the cash, reinvest it back into your business, use Capital on Tap. If you're looking to save up those points, get those first class flights, those business class flights like I did, then definitely Amex is the way to go. So just trying to see what's going on with the old chat here. But yeah, I'm so annoyed that stream twice now has done that. I've got no idea why it does that either. It's really weird. I wonder if there's something to do with the internet here. That they kick you off after streaming for a certain period. That would seem strange, but I'll have to Google it. But yeah, we lost a lot of people as well, which sucks. But anyway, I do appreciate you guys staying on. If you guys got any questions, let me know, by the way. Any further questions? We had a pretty good conversation today, actually, pretty good stream. I've enjoyed it, actually. So, yeah, I was speaking to Chris earlier, Chris Gill, and he was saying, that I should probably do some more sourcing videos. I definitely will be doing some more of those. Once I get my proper setup set up with my desk and stuff, I just don't like really sourcing with one tiny monitor here and doing the stream at the same time. Just feel like it's just not optimal. Once I get my big Brad's just like digging it in there. When's your free course coming out? No. Yeah, when I film it, mate. Oh my god. There's a bane in my existence, that is. I really want to get it out there as well. Oh dear. But yeah, I want to get back on the sourcing. So once I get my setup, my proper setup set up, that'd be awesome. I'll be doing that with a nice monitor. The other tricky thing though as well is like when I do these streams, it's 8 p.m. for you guys, it's midnight for me, which definitely makes it quite difficult for me to be alert and awake. So the idea of me sourcing at midnight just it fills me with dread because I'll be really tired. So it's definitely an interesting one. I'm not sure how I'm going to solve this problem apart from maybe just waking up later and then being more on UK time. But I also like waking up relatively early. So it's an interesting one. Would you guys watch if I started streaming at 6 p.m. In the UK, or is that just too early? 8 p.m. seems to be the good sweet spot for everyone, but maybe I could do like an hour earlier, maybe 7 p.m. But I don't know. It's a tricky one, really. I'm not sure how I'm gonna deal with that. I don't want to change my entire sleeping pattern just to do 2 streams a week. I don't know. I don't know. It's a tough one. So Cloud is saying, yeah, it's fine. So I guess if I just do it and people want to join, they can join. You can always watch it back in the later on as well. So, but yeah, I love doing the streaming though. So I do actually want to do this more often. So yeah, I really do enjoy the streams. But obviously, I realise as well I need to keep it different as well. Keep things a bit different. Change it up a bit. Not just do the Q&As as much as I enjoy doing them. They're nice and easy for me. I like hanging out with you guys, but I do realise they probably get a little bit stale at times. I was actually thinking how I could do this outside. I was thinking, could I hook up 5G on my phone, use my little, what do you call it? Well, I suppose I could take the big camera out. It wouldn't last that long, but got my little DJI camera, go outside and maybe do a live stream outside. Could be pretty cool, actually. Maybe I'll try that one day. And yeah, we can just talk about, I don't know, whatever we normally talk about, but just do it outside. What videos you got lined up? You keep saying you need to focus more on it and get some more out. So the one I'm doing right now, I'm writing a script for. It's actually like the hardest, and not the hardest, but it's a tough video for me because I'm basically scripting videos now because I want to improve the quality of the videos. So the one I'm doing right now is aimed at basically bringing new people in and introducing myself to new people, getting new people into the channel. It's basically about my story. So it's going to be a 15 to 20 minute long video where I talk about why I quit my job, or why. Right now, the title is it's a little bit clickbaity. Let me get it up. It's a working title, by the way. Where is it? First video idea. It's going to be I got fired, then made 100K from Amazon. Here's how. So that's the kind of the title we came up with my coach. The fired bit is like, well, I fired myself. I don't know. It feels a little bit. I don't know, but yeah. So I'll probably tweak it to like I quit my job, made 100K, whatever. Yeah, I've got the teleprompter. Yeah, Brad. So that's essentially going to be if I look at my notes here, first part is why I quit my job. Second part is going to be my Amazon story, and then my third part is going to be talking about the community and how I'm helping everyone in Amazon. So that's one I'm scripting out right now. I'm not very good at writing scripts, so it's definitely a learning curve for me. I'm not necessarily enjoying it that much either. I really want to get this ungating one out. So while that one's being scripted and stuff, I'm going to just get the ungating one out because that seems to be quite a on topic right now. Obviously, it's going to be very boring for people that know how to do ungating, but for people that are struggling right now, someone just banged. Hopefully, I'm not keeping them awake. For people that are struggling right now with ungating, that video should be good. So hopefully, I'm not keeping the person above me awake. If I am, I'll have to be quiet. But yeah, difficult to make scripts sound natural. It is, yeah. So it just takes practice, like anything, So hopefully, the more I do of them, the better. I'm not a big fan of fully scripting things out. I don't know if I'll ever carry on doing that, but yeah, we'll see. Or whether I'd write better off using a teleprompter, but with just bullet points. So Empire's saying, what do you do on the day-to-day in Dubai? Have you rented any supercars out there? I've not rented a supercar out here because I pretty much would crash it. I'm not very good at driving on the other side of the road, and then put me in a car that is significantly more powerful than anything I've really driven. I think it's just a recipe for disaster. So I've not rented a supercar. It's also a total waste of money as well. But it would make a good video if I film myself in the supercar. But yeah, I might just, if I see some supercar parked up, I might just say, hey, can I just hook up my GoPro, get in there and talk for 20 minutes? Yeah, it would be expensive write-off. So yeah, yeah. Yeah, when I was in Spain, in Mallorca, I nearly crashed the little, what was it, Honda Jazz or whatever they gave me. I can't remember what car it was, So put me in a Lambo or an R8 or something, I pretty much would crash it. Yeah. So what do I do day to day? So well, on Sunday, I tried to take the weekend off. I try and do more exercise here actually. So I do a lot of walks. So on Sunday, I went to the Mall of the Emirates. I basically walked around the entire mall. Went to quite a few watch shops. I love going into watch shops, trying on watches, deciding what watch I want to buy next. So went to quite a few watch shops like Zenith. I went to Tudor. I went to Rolex, although the Rolex store was awful. What other ones did I go to? Audemars Piguet. Yeah, a few of those things. And then just like wandering around the store. It was pretty good. What do? I just work essentially. I don't know. I feel like just my days are kind of interesting. I guess you could call me almost like a busy fool. I'm very busy, but don't necessarily seem to get a huge amount done. I spend obviously a lot of time on the Discord group. Today, what did I do? I did sourcing for 2 or 3 hours actually, so that was quite good to do that. Go out for meals pretty much every night. That cost me a fortune. But yeah, I don't know. And I just go outside a lot as well, hang out outside. Like after this, if I don't go to sleep, I might just go and hang out in those hammocks for an hour or so, half hour, just go and chill since the weather's quite nice. Well, the temperature's quite nice. Yeah, so it's a combination of relaxing and working. But yeah, it's awesome. So yeah, it's not too bad. Yeah, but I need to, and say I'm not a big fan of sitting at I'm sat at a dining room table now in a dining room chair. It's fine for like an hour or two, but I can't sit down and do solid work in this environment essentially. So which is why I've just forked out and got a desk, got a chair, got a monitor, things like that. So yeah. So how do you travel around Dubai? So a lot of it I just scoot around. So either walk it if it's close, or if it's a little bit further afield. Like yesterday, I went to a really nice restaurant, which is about 20 minutes away, but it's 20 minutes by electric scooter. So I just went on an electric scooter and went all along the marina, the other side of the marina, just looking for a restaurant that took my fancy. And I found one that was really busy, had a good vibe, good music going. And I actually ended up getting like a seafood orzo, which is like how do you describe it? It's just pasta. It's not pasta. It's like rice, and yeah, it was really good anyway. So it's like a Russian restaurant or something, but yeah, it was really good. Good vibe in there as well, actually. So, but yeah, and then if I'm going somewhere further afield, like Mall of the Emirates or whatever, then I'll get a taxi. Traffic is bad, but I've actually not run into any traffic that's been so bad. I've been sat there for ages. It's always been fine for me, but there is bad traffic in some places. Yeah. So, but I've never been too bad though. So, well, yes, Brad, yes and no. So the major roads are very big and they're like 5, 6, 7 lanes or whatever. But then when you come down to like Marina and the Palm and places like that, it's very cramped in the roads. So and it's built. There's too much population there for the capacity on the roads. So and then the Palm apparently is really bad because they basically just got one way in, one way out. So when that gets blocked, it's really bad. And if you want to go down to the bits around the side, it's just you. Although technically you're only traveling maybe I don't know half a mile in like as the crow flies, you actually have to drive like 5 miles. So the first one I don't think was designed particularly well. The second one I think has been designed better. Um, isn't the palm slowly sinking? It might be. I don't know actually. I did actually think about that. I was like, because all the places on there are so expensive, like these £5 million. I was looking at villas. Basically, you need £4 million minimum to buy a villa on the palm. I was thinking, what's the long term prospect for these? I don't know because it didn't seem that high sea level wise. Maybe 2 meters of the sea went up, it'd be all flooded, or at least a lot of these homes. So yeah, definitely an interesting one. I'm not sure if it is sinking. It's interesting, but yeah, it's a really nice area though. To be fair, but I guess everyone there is so rich that if they lose their homes because it sank, then they just get another one. There's some very wealthy people around here, like crazy wealthy. But yeah, cool. Right, I'm gonna wrap it up there, guys. I do appreciate you all coming on and then rejoining. But yeah, it's getting late for me now. It's 1:10 nearly, so I do appreciate you coming on. I will try and be on again on Wednesday. Tomorrow, I was gonna film a podcast. I'll see if I can still do it. But I might be going and hanging out with Spence and that lot. But yeah, we'll see anyway. But there should be a podcast coming out, and I'll get that ungating video out soon as well, because it seems like a lot of people are struggling with ungating right now. Anyway, so Team Human Flag saying make more motivational videos on YouTube, Mogul. Sure, I love doing motivational videos. They're my favorite kind of video to make, to be honest. So yeah, I could absolutely do more of those. Absolutely no problem. Hey, Taya, thanks for joining us. In the apartment, talk that ish. Yeah, I'm happy to do those. I love doing motivational videos. So yeah, absolutely no problem. And the good thing about those as well is I can do them in other places as well. So I can just do them out and about, just talking about that kind of motivation stuff. So, but yeah, thanks guys for watching. I do appreciate it. Thanks, Brad, and Team Human Flag and everyone else who joined us today. Claudia, who else was on here? Michael. Oh, Bert's on here as well. Thanks, Bert, for joining us. Christos. Thanks, everyone, for joining us. I'll see you guys on the next one.